The Trump administration got rid of the CDC's Division of HIV Prevention, which means there's no more federal response to HIV prevention currently in this country. USAID and PEPFAR have been defunded, which means there are 10 million people globally that have been without HIV treatment since January. According to statistics, by 2029, 4 million people could die because of it. There is no more Office of National AIDS Policy, or ONAP. There's also no more PACHA, the President Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS, which was an advisory council that I sat on with the Biden administration that advised the federal government on issues that are impacting people living with HIV and communities disproportionately impacted by HIV. There are a few states right now in the country where people are being put on wait lists to be able to access HIV treatment. Trump supporters are so ill-informed. Let me read you with this bonnet on real quick. True black girl magic. So you said that the PACHA chapter is active until January 2026. Actually, that's a falsehood. I currently still serve on the Presidential Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS. And guess what? The Trump administration has not met with us. They have scrubbed us completely from HIV.gov, which is the government website that talks about all of the things that are about HIV in the federal government. That complete website has been scrubbed of all of our pictures, all of our bios. So no, we are not currently active. As a matter of fact, we have been writing to Robert F. Kennedy, who was actually over the Health and Human Services Department, who is the Secretary of the Health and Human Services Department currently. He has yet to respond to a letter from the Presidential Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS, which, hello, I sit on. I got actually sworn in during the Biden administration, and I have a term of 6 years. That man has not met with us yet to this day. Also, you said the HIV care research and funding was expanded under the big, beautiful bill. Once again, that's a damn lie. There's currently a study right now around vaccines called HPTN 096, which is a study that's around HIV vaccine trial networks. That's what the study is called. And that study has been defunded by the federal government. They're trying to find a vaccine to make sure that people don't contract HIV. And guess what? The Trump administration got rid of it. Also, you said that they will be budgeting the CDC to HHS. That's another lie. Actually, they are restructuring, and they're calling it, instead of the Health and Human Services Department, Trump has now named it the Office of a Healthy America, the AHA, and also Make America Healthy Again, which is fucking stupid. Also, you said that HHS will now also govern distributions to HOPWA. That's another lie. HOPWA, which stands for the Housing Opportunity for People Living with HIV and AIDS, is actually governed and distributed by HUD, which is the Housing and Urban Development. That's where that money comes from and has always come from. So you don't know what you're talking about. You should do additional research before you get up here spewing some fucking shit that came from Trump. You need to go do your own fucking research, idiot. Someone who is ill-informed and their internet is right there. Like, you can just click on your phone and go into Google. DEI was not established throughout all branches of the federal government until 2021 through the Biden administration and Executive Order 13985. And also, you said that it's a DEI appointment. I know you see a black girl in a bonnet, but let's be very clear. This black girl is a co-executive director of a national nonprofit that centers gender justice for women and also trans folks that are living with HIV. So it is not a DEI appointment, you fucking idiot. Also, let's talk about the Presidential Advisory Council on HIV and AIDS that I was sworn in under the Biden administration. This particular council gets rechartered every 2 years through an executive order from the President of the United States. This was established in 1995 by Bill Clinton. The Clinton administration established this, and because of this, they have a advisement council that advises the president and also the Secretary of Health and Human Services around issues that are impacting people living with HIV. On PACHA sits faith leaders, HIV activists, public health leaders, and also clinicians, physicians, and HIV activists like myself. So this is not a DEI appointment, and also we were not being paid. So why the fuck would I be mad if I got fired? And you can't get fired for something that you was not getting paid to do. Not every appointment with the federal government is paid. So shut the fuck up.